Morning, ladies and gents. And my new co-host, apparently, Niels. Where is he, you ask? Well, I'm getting there. So look, last week I went to my producer and I said, Bob, listen, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this alone. I can't do this alone. It's too much and I'm falling apart. I need a co-host. I need someone else to read at least half of this ridiculously long script. So he said, Fairlight, the budget is real tight right now, but I'll see what I can do. 2 days later, he brings me this. It is a dang mannequin head. Doggone it, Bob. Is this the best you could do? This is zero help to me. Thank you so much. Anyway, when I saw this guy, I originally named him Daryl. But old feelings and emotions started rising to the surface every time I looked at him. And I found myself repeatedly punching him in the face. My therapist said, probably wasn't a good idea to name him after your ex. Oh, Daryl. Anyway, so now his name is Nils. He is named after Swedish actor Nils Asher, obviously. He was quite the looker back in his day, and he reminds me of this guy. Well, this guy reminds me of him. Either way, very good looking. I could just look at him all day. Welcome to your early morning news, where every story sounds a little too silly to be true. But wait, it is true, so it's really just that silly. I'm your host, Fairlight Thundrin, and Niels. Our news be like that sometimes. Let's get into the first story of the day, shall we? A man in Nebraska was stopped for breaking the law for having his bull ride shotgun in his car. Norfolk Police Captain Chad Raymond said it didn't take officers long to find the modified car with the bull riding shotgun after a 911 call about it driving on the main highway about to enter a town of roughly 24,000. We didn't have a full understanding of it until we saw it, said Raymond. The car that Lee Mayer has driven around in parades for years has half the windshield and the roof removed to fit his bull named Howdy Doody in the side, and a yellow cattle gate serves as the passenger door so the bull can be tied up, and a pair of longhorns serves as the hood's ornament. It wouldn't go far without being noticed for sure, said Raymond. A video of the traffic stop, shot by News Channel Nebraska, has spread quickly online. A sign on the side of Mayer's car from a parade in Borwell in late July declares that Howdy Doody's eye-catching ride won first place in best car entries in Nebraska's big rodeo parade. Raymond said Mayer told him that he put Howdy Doody in a proper trailer to get him to the parade, so it wasn't made clear as to why he put him in his car to drive 36 miles from his home to Norfolk on a Wednesday. Raymond said Mayer wasn't headed to a parade on that Wednesday, and he also wasn't home on the following Thursday, so he couldn't be reached for an immediate explanation. But his wife Rhonda Mayer said that Howdy Doody is Lee's friend and buddy ever since he got him 8 or 9 years ago. Rhonda Mayer has told US 92 that Lee thinks he's a movie star after the video of his traffic stop with Howdy Doody went viral, but he's also a little shy. Rhonda said Howdy Doody is like a part of the family now, but she said she wasn't always wild about how much money Lee would spend on him over the years. The amount of money he spent on this whole darn project between the bowl and the car. I could have had a brand new kitchen at this point, said Rhonda Mayer. Raymond said there were definitely traffic violations with Lee Mayer's car, but he let him off with a warning, as long as he turned around and took Howdy Doody home. We've never quite dealt with anything like this before, said Raymond. You don't say, Raymond. What a fantastic story. I loved every minute of it. Nils, you got anything to add? Anything at all? No, of course not. 'Cause he's a mannequin head. Baba didn't know if he knew this, but mannequins can't speak. Alright, I'll just say what I gotta say, 'cause this guy's not gonna help at all. Alright, so, first of all, Lee. I love it. I love the Bullmobile. I don't see any issue with it. I really don't. I think it's fun. Second, Rhonda. I'm with you on the whole kitchen situation, alright? I would love a new kitchen. I really would. Mine is a complete disaster. Where do I start? First off, I haven't had an oven that worked since 2008. Alright, I use a hot plate to cook everything. Takes forever. I had a few guests over last weekend for a little dinner get-together, and the meatloaf took about 14 hours to cook. And I did not start it early enough, and they were not happy. I don't think they're coming back. Second, my fridge shakes violently constantly all over the house and is as hot as a baked potato. I don't think that's safe. And my drawers, well, some of them are glued shut with Lord knows what. It's been quite a while. I haven't seen my spatulas or forks since probably, I don't know. It's been way too long, and I really miss them. Let's see. Next, my water pressure. Horrible in my sink. I never know what I'm going to get. Sometimes it's a little drip drip, and other times it's just so fast and so hard you'd think it was meant for a fire hydrant. And it is not pleasant, I'm telling you. It really isn't. Anything else? Oh, yes, my floor in my kitchen smells like rotten peaches. And I have not ever brought a peach into my house. It's a little concerning. I don't know. All of this is to say, well, Lee, I would love a ride in your Bullmobile. All right, looks fantastically fun. And get your wife a new kitchen. All right, she deserves it. I mean, I don't know her personally. Maybe she doesn't deserve it. I'm going to assume that she does. All right. So get her the new kitchen. All right. Stop spending money on Howdy Doody so much and get her a kitchen. All right. That's all I got to say. A track for live horse racing in suburban Seattle turned into a dinosaur track as over 200 people raced down the track, cloaked in inflatable Tyrannosaurus Rex dinosaur costumes. The 2023 T-Rex World Championships at Emerald Downs, which started in 2017 as a pest control company's team-building event, ended in a photo finish on a recent Sunday, with 3 competitors hitting the finish line almost at the same time. Ocean Kim took top honors in the 100-yard dash, as officials agreed that Kim reached the finish line just ahead of the rest of the pack. Second place went to Colton Weingar of Boise, Idaho, who entered as Dino the Dino, and Seth Hershey of Renton, who entered as Rex Ray Machine, finished in third. You know, this is all fun and games until someone gets hurt. You know what I'm saying? My cousin Randy entered one of these competitions one year, and at the end of the race, he broke his femur. But no one really believed him for quite a while because he was just rolling and screaming and moaning all over the track, and understandably, we thought he was just playing the role of the dinosaur costume he was in. I mean, if you think about it, these costumes are really death traps. I mean, let's say I go into a restaurant dressed as one of these things, and I start to choke on my food. Do you think anyone's really going to help me, or do you think they're just going to not do anything because they think they're respecting my theatrical performance as a dinosaur? I think the latter, and I think I would die. Or would I? Because life finds a way. I made all that up. I made it all up. I don't even have a cousin Randy. I just said all that so I could say that line from Jurassic Park. Skippy, you know, right? Jurassic Park. Really? No? Skippy, you are genuinely concerning me with how little you know about classic entertainment culture. Here's what we're gonna do. Break room, 2 o'clock. I'm gonna bring Jurassic Park on a DVD on my laptop, and we're gonna watch it together. And yes, you can bring your tuna salad, and I won't make fun of how stinky it is or your weird eating habits, alright? Will you come? Great! We're gonna love it. Jeff Goldblum. Woo! Black leather. Oh my! Now that was a looker back in my day. I'm sorry. I got off topic. Alright, and now, for our new segment, let's go over to Byron Thomas for some unnecessary weather updates. Byron?
Yo, it's your boy Byron Thomas with the weather. Dude, thank you Fairlight for that totally rad and awesome opener for me. I really appreciate it.
It's Fairlight.
Yeah, whatever, I really don't care. So, here's the thing I gotta say before I get started. So, I don't know anything about like weather stuff, dude, or actually, this is my first job. I don't know what I'm doing. My dad, he like totally told me to go get a job the other day. So I like came here, and dude, it is so easy to get a job here. I'm telling you. Apparently, no one wants the jobs here because like it's super bad work environments and bad benefits. Dude, I don't know what that means, but I'm just pumped that I have a job so my dad gets off my back, you know what I'm saying? So, they gave me this little thingy here to bring up my slides for the weather map, I think. So, dude, I'm gonna press it and we're gonna bring it up. Alright, let's do this. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yo, that's not supposed to be up there. Dude, that's not the weather. I must have brought up the wrong slides on. Sorry, dude. Like, but wow. Totally rad, right? Look at that. Like, totally didn't mean for that to be up there.
That is really not necessary. You know what you're doing, Byron.
So cool.
Byron.
What?
Turn those off.
Oh, fine. Alright, whatever. I'll bring up the real weather map. Whatever. Alright, anyways. So let's bring up the real weather map right there. Okay. So I had an idea for this, okay? So I have this like super rad and fire fart gun here. And it's like super awesome. Like you just play it. It just plays fart noises, dude. So awesome. So anytime I see anything like super bad, dude, I'm just gonna like press it towards that, alright? And you're gonna know, dude, get away from that thing. It's like really bad, you know? So where I'm standing, dude, it's like all blue. You know what I'm saying? So like, dude, I'm pretty sure it's like a sky view. Like that's all sky down there. You know what I'm saying? And like here, I think that's the map, like the weather. Like you really need to know that because that's like the land. And I think it's the US of A where we live, dude. I really think it is. Actually, I don't know. I'm not a geography guy. Sue me. Oh, but look at all this stuff, guys. It's like super, super radly bad. You know, because I've seen it on my dad's TV and he like reacts really horribly to it. So like I know that it's like totally not good and it's dangerous. So we're gonna shoot all of that out of here. Get out of here. So that's like, dude, if you see that, just run. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get out. Alright, that's totally bad, totally radly bad. Or dude, no, I have a better idea. If you see that, bro, you should just like run right into the middle of it. Oh, it'd be so rad. You'd be such a legend. Dude, such a legend. You should go do that. Bro, run into it. Do it. So anyways, that's the weather, guys. There's like super bad stuff there. So if you're like a coward, like just take cover or shelter or whatever they say. But if you're like totally a legend, bro, go run into it. I'm telling you, it'd be totally fire. Yo, dude. I'm Byron Thomas with the weather. Yeah.
A power outage that cut electricity to a community in New Jersey about a week ago was caused by an unlikely culprit. A fish apparently dropped by a bird that landed on a transformer, officials say. Sayreville police said New Jersey Central Power and Light Company workers See, this is where I start to lose it. Okay? This is about as much as I memorized. It'd be real great if Nils could talk right now, but he can't. So I gotta read I'm sorry. I gotta read it from here. Maybe you can help me, Nils. Alright. Sayreville police say Jersey Central Power and Light Company workers working on the August 12th outage that cut power to a large area of Lower Sayreville found a fish on the transformer in the New Jersey community southwest of New York's Staten Island. Read this with me, Nils. Alright? I need your support. We are guessing a bird dropped it as it flew over, police said on their Facebook page. In a later post, they had a bit of fun, asking readers to remember the fish as the victim in this senseless death, dubbing him Gilligan and calling him a hard-working family man and a father to thousands. Well, you know, now that I think of it, this is rather sad. A bird that lost its food, I don't like that they're making fun of him. I don't know if I agree with this. The suspect, they said, was last seen flying south, and readers were urged not to try to apprehend him, because, although he isn't believed to be armed, he may still be very dangerous. It's a bird. I think that's a little extreme. What? Oh, they're joking. But, okay, I know they're joking. I can't take jokes right now. I'm a little hungry. You know this. Jersey Central Power and Light Company spokesman Chris Honing said animals, usually squirrels, are a common cause of power outages, but fish are not on the list of frequent offenders. He said an osprey was probably to blame for the outage that affected 2,100 Sayreville customers for less than 2 hours. Honing said the Sayreville area has a large presence of ospreys, which were on the state's endangered species list until less than a decade ago. The company has a very active osprey and raptor protection company that includes surveys and monitoring of nests and relocating nests that are on their equipment or too close to power lines, he said. Honing told CNN the company appreciates the patience of customers during the outage, but also has sympathy for the suspected avian that lost its lunch. If you've ever lost your ice cream cone at a fair, you know the feeling. He said, I'm sorry. It's just that I feel so sorry for this poor bird. I mean, imagine searching long and far for a delicious meal, using all your physical strength and your brain power, and you finally find that treasured meal, and you pick it up and you try to take it home for yourself and your lovely family, and all of a sudden your grip, which was once strong, has been weakened by hunger, and your whole entire lunch falls onto a stupid little transformer. I mean, what do? You can't go get your food. I mean, you'll die from the electrical surge, especially if you're a tiny little bird in the wild. So your only choice is to slowly fly away as you watch your food get smaller and smaller, and you slowly fall as your body succumbs to that which is starvation. Soon death will rip you from this cruel, cruel world. I'm sorry. That was probably a little more dramatic than it needed to be. It's just, I haven't had any breakfast today, and it's getting super late in the day. I'd really tried to make breakfast, but my neighbor Cheryl pulled me out of my house and used up my whole morning so that she could complain about her car issues and her son's addiction to, what's that game, a grand auto theft. Apparently he's real addicted to that. You don't need to know that. The point is, I didn't have time to make breakfast, and I was just told that my lunch would be delayed of Franks and jelly beans. It's just a lot. And this story just brought me closer to a public breakdown of hunger. Skippy, would you please get me something from the vending machine? Please. What do you mean it's under construction? It's a vending machine. What construction is there? Please just go and grab me something, please. I don't care if you break the door. I'm about to die. I need food. I need sustenance. Nils, you're really the only one who truly understands my pain. Oh, Nils. Oh, Nils. Wait a minute. I'm actually starting to like this head. Oh, dear heavens, I am not well. See, Bob, this is the hunger and being alone at this table. I need another person here. I'm gonna die. I am in the middle of a mental breakdown. And I really need someone else here, please. Please. You're not saying yes, but you're not saying no, so I'll take that as a yes. Thank you for joining me on News Be Like That Sometimes. I'm your host, Fairlight Thundrin. And remember, keep being you and stay cool, besties.